What time is it?
It's time for art!
Hello, kindergarten and first grade. Welcome back. Obviously, I'm still coloring and working on my plans for the 2021 mural. Last time that you came to art, we painted a pattern. Well, surprise, that pattern is going to become the first letter of your name. I want to read you a book about the alphabet. Pay attention, look for the first letter of your name. Today's book is an art alphabet. M is for Masterpiece, written by David DeMonicone and illustrated by Will Bullhaus. And here we go. A is for Art. Mona Lisa, Michelangelo, and a cow in a cave from very long ago. B is for Brush in the artist's hand, turning paper and ink into a magical land. C is for Color. Who even knew? Green owed it all to yellow and blue. D is for Drawing with pencil or pen, and a masterpiece is made. Well, every now and then. E is for Easter Island, statues made of stone. How they came to be is a mystery still unknown. F is for Running Fence, miles and miles long, years in the making, and then it was gone. G is for Gauguin, an everyday businessman, carried off by art to a distant land. H is for Horizon, far away from here, where objects are larger than they might appear. I is for Impressionism, the way an artist sees, a picture of the forest without those pesky trees. J is for the Japanese print, from far across the sea. Not the work of one artist alone, it takes the skills of three. K is for Frida Kahlo, an artist and an artist's wife. Her strange and wonderful paintings show us a different life. L is for Landscape, some hills and a tree or two. Hang it on a wall and you have a room with a lovely view. M is for Museum, where you stand in line so you and famous art can spend some quality time. N is for the Navajo, every mother and daughter who kept alive the art of a weave that will hold water. O is for Georgia O'Keeffe, who painted city towers and turned tiny petals into giant flowers. P is for Picasso, who took things apart and then never put all the pieces back together again. Q is for quill work, from the porcupine, you see. And how do you get those quills? Very carefully. R is for Rembrandt, whose glowing light could find a face in the darkest night. S is for Sculpture, a fancy fountain, one little rock, or even Thunderhead Mountain. T is for Taj Mahal, whose towering dome of white looks like the heavens on a moon-filled night. U is for Untitled, although it does seem strange for an artist to call art a name that means no name. V is for Van Gogh, who lived by one law, to paint what he felt and not what he saw. W is for Watercolors, paints that can get wild and crazy when they are wet. X is for X-ray style, which leaves no doubt about the animal when the inside is out. Y is for the Yoruba, who've always understood that art can be found in metal and in wood. Z is for Zoom, a special camera lens. Can a camera make art? Well, that depends. All right, guys, that's it. On to our art lesson today, where we will cut out the first letter of our name. Okay, now that we have read M is for Masterpiece, what I want you to do is look at your pattern painting from last week. If you flip it over, you will notice Mr. Penn's already drawn the first letter of your name on the back of it. What I want you to do is flip that over and cut it out. Mr. Penn has a P for pen. Some of you may have noticed that the letter is actually drawn on your paper backwards. That's because this is the side I want you to glue it on. I want the right side. If you flip it over, your letter's facing the right direction. You are going to cut that out and glue it onto a shirt. What I'm going to do is give everyone a piece of construction paper. I'm going to give everyone a shirt tracer. This year during quarantine, maybe I will just trace it for you or Xerox copy it. What you are going to do is make sure your name is on the back, cut out the shirt, cut out your letter, glue it on the shirt, and that's it for this week. Good job. See you next time. Okay, welcome back to our pro tips. This mural is interesting because I've got leprechauns painting a mural. But now I've got to make a mural that they need to paint. So I'm going to make a painting within a painting. I want this mural that they're painting to show school things, objects, colors, shapes that you would find in school. I also might want to incorporate some things about Florida, make it unique to Florida, maybe make it unique to our school, add some deer. We've got deer that run around the neighborhood. We're Killarn Lakes, we're leprechauns. Obviously we got leprechauns, but maybe they'll paint pots of gold or shamrocks, four-leaf clovers, things like that. Once I have the painting that they're going to do, once I've kind of collaged that together in Photoshop, I'm going to put everything together for what I hope it will look like for a proposal in our next pro tip. See you then. Bonus points! Today I read you M is for masterpiece, and we cut out the first letter of our first name, and we cut it out and we glued it on a shirt. Some of you have three names, a first name, a middle name, and a last name. Tell me what all three of your initials are. See you next time. Bye.